It is no longer news that the circulating supply of SHIB has been gradually reducing, and that is mostly thanks to the many burn activities that have been happening since the token is launched. However, just recently the supply went up again, which is quite strange. There has to be an explanation for this, and that is what we'll be getting into in today's video, among other things. But first, disclaimer. Quick, before we get into the video, I want to know if you've gotten yourself one of our cute and unique NFT Shiba pups yet. We just added a lot of musicians and artists to the mix, so you should really consider adopting one for yourself now before your favorite is adopted by someone else. Also, don't forget that for every NFT Shiba pup you adopt, you'll be contributing to SHIB burns. Yup, and that's because we burn 10% of the profit we get from the adoption of any of our pups. You already know that the less SHIB tokens there are in circulation, the more expensive the token will be. So make sure to grab your favorite pup and let's take Shiba Inu to the moon together. All relevant links are in the description. Welcome back to the channel, SHIB Army, and if you're watching this video on the channel for the first time, you're also welcome here. On this channel, I talk about everything SHIB and sometimes the entire crypto space. So if that's something that you want to stick around for, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I post a new video. Now that we're all settled, let's get into the video. So, I mentioned earlier that there's been a sudden increase in the amount of SHIB in circulation, even though intense burn activities have been gradually reducing the supply not too long ago. What's even more surprising is the fact that SHIB is meant to have a fixed supply. So where exactly is all this new SHIB coming from? Well, there is a reasonable explanation for this. Apparently, and according to SHIBburn on Twitter, the reason that there is more SHIB in supply is not because some new ones have magically appeared, but because some people are taking out the SHIB that they staked on SHIBASWAP. Here is exactly what the tweet says. If you're freaking out about the circulating supply on the site increasing, it's because some people are taking out from what they staked on SHIBASWAP, so it goes back into circulation. This number can go up or down. If more people stake, then circulating supply goes down again. What this means is that there is no need to panic. As people start staking their SHIB tokens on the SHIBASWAP platform again, the amount of the token in circulation will come down too. This is especially true because burn activities are still in full swing. In fact, the same SHIBburn Twitter handle also posted that about 19 million SHIB were burned in the last 24 hours. So the supply amount is definitely still reducing and will continue to reduce. Now, while all the burn activities going on are basically the only way to reduce the amount of SHIB in circulation, getting the token even more attention would make these burns even more effective because it would mean that more people would be getting involved in the activities. And one way that the SHIB token can get even more attention is by being listed on Robinhood. I know that this is something that you already know, but did you know that some experts are saying that Shiba Inu being listed on Robinhood could actually be a bigger deal than Dogecoin getting accepted as a payment method by Tesla? Well, Keith Spites posted an article on The Motley Fool explaining this. According to him, Dogecoin getting adopted by Tesla is good news, but ultimately the impact of this move on the coin isn't that great. For one, he mentioned that retail goods, which is what is currently on offer to be purchased with Bitcoin, probably do not generate as much revenue for Tesla as some of its other stuff. As a result, purchasing them using Doge might not have that big of an impact for Doge and for Tesla. Additionally, how many Dogecoin owners would actually buy Tesla products using the coin? So, the fact that purchasing Tesla products using Dogecoin is a possibility is nice in theory, but ultimately it doesn't make that much of a difference for anyone except maybe to create hype. But on the other hand, a listing on Robinhood would present more opportunities for SHIB to get even more relevant adoptions. According to Spites, the valuations of cryptocurrencies, like the valuations of assets, hinge largely on supply and demand. Robinhood listing Shiba Inu would very likely increase the demand for the token. At the end of the day, what does all of this mean? A listing on Shiba Inu would be very beneficial for both parties, so we can hardly wait for that to happen. While we wait though, let's look at something that seems to be happening with Bitcoin. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. #ShibaInu. Good luck! So, you know how Bitcoin mining is not very environmentally friendly because of its high energy consumption? Well, it looks like the EU is no longer comfortable with this and is seeking to put a stop to it. According to Cointelegraph, Eric Thieden, the vice chair of European Securities and Markets Authority, has raised concerns over the growing use of renewable energy for Bitcoin mining. Still, according to Cointelegraph, in a recent interview with the Financial Times, Thieden said that Bitcoin mining has become a national issue and warned cryptocurrencies could pose a risk to climate change goals. That said, he doesn't seem to be raising concerns over the entire cryptocurrency market, but only the cryptos that use proof of work, chief of which is Bitcoin. According to Cointelegraph, he called upon European regulators to take special exception to proof of work (POW) mining, which is primarily used by Bitcoin and a few other forked altcoins. He also advocated for proof of stake as a better energy-efficient alternative. I should quickly mention here that while SHIB currently uses proof of work because it is built on the Ethereum network, there are plans to move to the Shibarium L2, which would solve this problem. Ethereum is also building an Ethereum 2.0, which will use proof of stake. That said, not everybody is in agreement with the ban plan. For instance, Millennium Capital, which is an alternative investment firm based in Paris, mentioned that this plan to ban POW mining is completely misinformed. According to them, the fact that Bitcoin is decentralized and so does not have a group to defend its interests should not be seen as an opportunity to put measures in place to render it illegal. Other people have argued that the fact that Bitcoin especially is making use of renewable energy should in fact be lauded and not be used as a reason to place a ban. In fact, Tesla, which discontinued the Bitcoin payment option a while ago, mentioned through its owner Elon Musk that it would re-add Bitcoin as a payment method if up to 50% of its energy comes from renewable sources. All things considered, Bitcoin might be better off increasing its usage of clean and renewable energy against the alternative, even as its prospects continue to look better. By its prospects looking better, I mean that experts are predicting that Bitcoin's bearish run is about to come to an end. And according to Cointelegraph, CoinShares findings illustrate that large investors in the Bitcoin ecosystem, those using companies such as Grayscale, CoinsXBT, ProShares, and ETC Group, have been reducing their exposure to the digital asset. Every other thing seems low right now, including the 7-day average real BTC trading volume and the actions of trading sitting very low on the fear side of the Fear and Greed Index. However, the last time something like this happened, which was between August and October 2021, it was followed by a 60% increase in price, and experts seem to think that this recovery is just around the corner. A popular Bitcoin bull on Twitter with the Twitter handle @GalaxyBTC mentioned that $80,000 is on the horizon. But Mike McGlone, a Bloomberg analyst, seems to think that Bitcoin is actually on its way to hitting $100,000 this year as it completes its transition from a risk-on to risk-off asset. According to him, Bitcoin is in a unique phase, I think, of transitioning from a risk-on to risk-off global digital store of value, replacing gold and becoming global collateral. So I think that's what's going to be happening this year. In fact, he seems to believe that the bearishness that Bitcoin is currently experiencing is actually a sign of this. A sign that the market is consolidating and on its way to becoming even more profitable. But McGlone doesn't only have positive predictions for Bitcoin, he also has positive predictions for Ethereum. According to Cointelegraph, the analyst is also bullish on Ethereum, given its key role in providing the main infrastructure for decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. He's also convinced that the USD-backed stablecoins will proliferate in 2022. That said, it is important to bear in mind that while all that McGlone has predicted must have been based on research and a careful study of the crypto market, they are still predictions, and as a result, nothing is set in stone. Also, literally anything can happen in the financial market to shake things up significantly, no matter how certain experts were before. I say all these to remind you that I do not give financial advice on this channel, and you should do your own research before making any financial decision. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like the video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.